What's up, Nomad Nation? You've got Godfather. I'm one third of your Nomad Gamers. Hey, look, it is Talking Tuesday. We have made it to another week. It's kind of unnerving how fast these weeks are going now, but here we are nevertheless. So, with that being said, you're going to see you're going to see that this is a little bit different. Well, I'll get into that when I get into my other things. So, if you are watching me on Facebook right now, I want to say, hey, thank you. If you are following me, thank you so much for your love and for your support. I definitely appreciate it. If you would, since you're already on Facebook, after you're done watching me, I need you to go on over to the Nomad Gamers, give them a follow, give them some love. Uh, I don't know why I'm saying them, it's us because I'm a part of the Nomad Gamers. But head on over there and do your thing. If you are watching us on YouTube, thank you very much. You have found the home of the Nomad Gamers. Somewhere right over here, you're going to see a subscribe button. Somewhere right over here, you're going to see a heart. And somewhere right over here, you are going to see a thumbs up. Smash all three of those for us. That way, every time that the Nomad Gamers bring you any kind of content, you are being notified. And because it is Talking Tuesday, we are live on Twitch. Godfather09 is my handle. So let's get on into Talking Tuesdays and let's talk about why exactly my whole thing looks a little different. So if you've been watching the Nomad Gamers and if you've been watching Tuesday and Thirsty Thursday, you will realize that our audio has been anything but perfect. It's been really subpar here lately, and we've been really trying to work on making audio crisp for you guys and to bring you guys the best content we can possibly bring you. Well, I fucked around and I was messing with some uh, settings here in Streamlabs, and somehow, some way, I muted myself completely, and that was even after I I had the most beautiful, the most crisp sounding audio out there, and I fucked it up. So therefore, I had to uninstall Streamlabs, reinstall Streamlabs, and go from there. It was it, it, it was I'll just say this, it was something else. I was really uh I was really worried that Talking Tuesday wouldn't get off the ground because I had no idea how to get my audio back. So, with that being said, I think this stupid thing is working correctly. In fact, what I know I want to do is do something like this. So at least now I know that I am getting a good read on my microphone, and everything sounds good, looks good. If you're out there watching me right now, give me a comment. Let me know how I'm sounding because I am really trying to make this a lot better. Uh, and it doesn't help that I have a bad back, so I got a pillow behind my back right now in my gamer's chair, which is not helping much. So, what games did we play over the weekend? I know if I were to talk to Ray, who doesn't seem to be on right now, and that's okay. If I were to talk to Ray, and in fact, I was looking at Discord just a few minutes ago, and I'll pull it up again real quick. Ray was playing World of Warcraft not even uh, 20 minutes ago. So he must have figured out that he must have done his gaming thing and had something else going on. I personally played Minecraft all weekend, and myself and Sweet Kitty Pie, we did a lot. We got a lot accomplished. we have started on a brand new uh, subway system in the realm. And we're gonna name this realm here very soon. I gotta come up with a pretty cool name. I might put out a poll on Facebook on both Nomad Gamers and on Godfather to see exactly what you guys think the new realm should be called. We'll come up with names for that. We'll go from there. But we started on a new one. I've ran into a whole bunch of water. It seems like I didn't hit any when I was making the initial bore through. Once I got to the other side, me and Sweet Kitty Pie discussed where the ascent was going to be going up to the new fob that she is currently working on. Once we figured that out, I went back and I started to expand it to the 3 wide and expand it to the 3 high. Now, when I went to start expanding 3 high or 3 wide, that's when I started running into more water uh, off to one side or the other. Going 3 high, actually 4 high, I haven't ran into any water from above yet, which is kind of good. Uh, I am sure that once I start digging down to make the floor and make the crevice to where the lava will be, I'm sure at that point I will. I'll probably find some water. I'm going to find a lot of crevices. I'm going to find a lot of canyons because I've already found it as I was making that first push through. So that's what we're doing there. We got a whole new fob going on. We're going to start streaming it. We're going to start bringing you that live content. I have to apologize. We had a good friend of the family, a brother to me. He passed away this last weekend. If you were watching on Thirsty Thursday, you would have seen that I abruptly ended Thirsty Thursday and had to go running. That is why we got notification that there was an emergency, so we went to support my brothers and support my extended family. So for that, I do apologize for Thirsty Thursday being cut short. I apologize for not being on this weekend, but it's been heavily it yeah, we've had a lot of things going on. I really don't want to get into news right now because that's a Thirsty Thursday type thing. I haven't really seen much for news out there. Uh, some of the things that I'm going to be doing, this is going to be more like a hot wash session today, only because uh, I wasn't really prepared. I had a whole bunch of stuff going on this weekend, like I said, so it was pretty much just Minecraft. But I am looking at getting the Game Pass for the PC, which is going to open up a whole lot of gaming to my PC that I probably wouldn't have if I went with the console or with one of the two consoles, whether that be Xbox or PlayStation. So I'm gonna see what games are out there for Steam Deck. See if I just want to see which one gives me the bigger bang for my buck, whether that be Game Pass or Steam Deck. And whoever is watching me on Twitch right now, thank you very much. I very much so appreciate the view. So one of the things, if I get Game Pass and if I start running Game Pass, uh, I'm going to turn my attention towards Starfield on the PC because remember a little while back I said that I wanted to see what the difference was between the console and the PC. And I keep seeing all of these things for the PC, and I keep seeing all these things for the console. And now it is getting very hard to separate the two because you've got. I'll give you, for instance, for Starfield, you've got this new creator on that is being published by Bethesda, and it's becoming very confusing because I'm thinking a new DLC came out for Starfield, and that it hasn't. Um, so I want to see how that PC side goes. So we might get into that. There's a few other games out there on PC that I kind of wish that I could get my hands on, and maybe I can once I get this Game Pass or I get the Steam Deck or whatever it is over there. So, you know what? Fuck it. Let's go around the block, shall we? Because this is all going to change, and maybe there'll be some information in here that we didn't know about, and I could be the first one to break it to you. I always like being the one that can break stuff to people, whether that be good, bad, or the ugly. Hey, look at this. Have you went over and started following Santiago Cirillo? He he's a damn fine actor. He is a veteran. Uh, he wears so many hats and he wears them so good that it that when I want to promote him on my show, it's hard to do because there's so many good things that I feel like I'm doing him a disservice every time I talk about him because he is just knocking it out of the park. But you need to go over there. You need to go follow him and become a member of the Haya Nation. It's okay. You can belong to Nomad Gamers, the Nomad Nation, and you can belong to the Haya Nation. It's okay. I if Fireball or Chungus won't give you permission to do it, I'll give you permission to do it. But anyways, he is traveling from Holly, Michigan to Nashville, Tennessee. I believe he's up in Michigan right now, filming one of his films. So I do know that he is bringing back a character from The Walking Dead. I believe that series is going to be called Julio Lives. So I'm kind of interested to see how that one goes for him. Oh, let's see. Let's go over to Starfield. We'll see what the hell they're doing over there. Oh, yeah, let's get a little bit more comfy. How's that? Yeah, get a little more comfy. Now, to be honest with you, my back is killing me today. So you're gonna see me kind of lounging like this because oh my god, does it hurt? I keep getting dings and I don't see nothing. Maybe I have something turned on that I'm not even seeing. I don't know. I don't know. I keep hearing dings. I keep hearing that beautiful bling bling. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Starfield. You haven't posted shit in 3 days. So there's nothing new coming from Starfield that I didn't talk about on Thirsty Thursday, which is kind of depressing for me. Let's go over and see what the hell's going on in Rockstar then. I'm kind of waiting for Ray or somebody to start talking. Well, would you look at this? I think Rockstar Games has posted something. 8 hours ago, this is hot off the presses, ladies and gentlemen. Longtime community friend, Oh Curly, put a bold twist on the Frontier fashion with the latest featured Red Dead Online outfit. Snag each piece for free from the Wheeler, Rawson and Company catalog and complete the look with a bullseye gloves from Madame Nazar. You kind of like how I did that little southern twang. Yeah, neither did I. I might do it again. If you liked it, cool. If you didn't, I don't care. All right, and then 4 days ago, it was the same thing for Grand Theft Auto. Nothing huge coming out of that world. We all know uh, about the news that came out of there for it was about this time last week when we were told that Grand Theft Auto 6 was going to be delayed and kind of pissed off a whole bunch of the community. And the other part of the community just said, it's all good. I ain't gonna lie to nobody. I was a part of the really pissed off community on that. I was so looking forward to having a week of nothing but Grand Theft Auto 6 this fall. and those hopes were dashed until next Memorial Day. So we are 12 months and counting down. I believe they said it was May 26th of 2026 when that was going to be, yeah, May 26th of 2026 is when GTA 6 launches. You are going to see an annoying amount of hype videos for Grand Theft Auto 6. You're going to see a lot of uh, fake news coming out of Grand Theft Auto. Not so much from Rockstar, but from all their super fans. You're going to see a lot of. It's going to be a host of information that is going to be hard to decipher through because the way things are today is you can see a map. You're going to think that map is the map that is official, and it's not. So, my pledge to you guys, I'm going to try like hell not to report any bullshit information when it comes to Rockstar Games and Grand Theft Auto 6. I'm going to tell you now, it's going to be hard. If you hear something, shoot it my direction. Let me do the vetting. Um, and then hell, I'll even give you a shout out on the show. That is all good. So we went to Rockstar, we went to Minecraft, we went to our friends over at Starfield. I feel like I am forgetting about Fallout. That's the other big game that we need to check in on. Because I know we're about a week out from Memorial Day right now, and I know the Nomad Gamers are going to be announcing a little adjustment to their schedule tonight because of Memorial Day weekend. Uh, so most games are probably going to have a bunch of shit out. Nope, not a thing out of Fallout either. 4 days ago was the last time they did anything. But yeah, you're going to be seeing a whole lot of. Hold on a second. I'm slipping down, man. I gotta sit up straight again. I don't know what it is about this chair, but this chair likes to slide my ass completely out of it. But back to what I was saying, you're going to see a lot of your favorite games putting on specials for Memorial Day. And when I mean specials, I don't mean a buy one, get one free. I don't mean that they're going to slash the prices on their games because we all know that's coming anyways. Uh, what I mean is like Grand Theft Auto offering 3 times GTA cash, Red Dead Online offering all their good stuff, uh, Fallout doing their thing in the Appalachia. So you know it's coming. They're only going to have it going for the weekend, and then it's going to go away. So either way you look at it, it's going to be a great weekend to. I hate to say stay inside and game because it's going to be so beautiful, and not everybody has the setup I have. I have a setup right here to where I can open up the garage door that is off to this side of me. I can open up a man door that is just. Oh wait, that was backwards. My garage door is that way. My man door is that way. Ooh, yeah, that way. And I can get a pretty good flow through. And I think Memorial Day weekend is going to be the first weekend where I'm going to attempt to smoke some meat. I'm going to clean out my smoker that I got for free, and I'm going to see what this whole smoking thing's all about. Maybe I'll become a smoking connoisseur and not the smoking type of smokes or cigarettes or weed. I'm talking smoking some pig butt. Get me a little brisket going on. You know what I'm saying? But I am running out of shit to talk about on a Tuesday. Normally there's people in here. I don't know what the hell's going on. Somebody talk to the guys. Talk to me. Oh, I'm doing the whole Star Trek thing too. So, Star Trek Online. I have a love hate relationship with it. I love it because it is Star Trek. I hate it because the damn thing it pulls you in with these starships. but the quest lines are hard to follow. The quest lines don't flow as easy as games like Starfield, Fallout, World of Warcraft, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Online, or Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2. They just don't flow that well. I like how they flow the ships at you. You start off with a real small ship, like almost like the Defiant class, and then you can work your way up to the Constellation class, and then up to the Galaxy class, the Heavy Fighter. There's so much to do that I really wish they'd just take a look at the way the quests flow and go that route. And because a Federation officer wouldn't be doing that much on New Romulus or even Old Romulus. A Federation officer wouldn't be doing too much on Kronos or in Klingon territory anywhere. So part of that is they kind of have the canon kind of fucked up, and I get it. It's a video game. They really don't have to. They can kind of do the multiverse thing that they started doing with the movies, but at least make it somewhat believable and help us out with getting these quests. There's so much more they could do with like the Borg. There's so much that they could do for uh, things between the Federation and the Klingons, the Federation and the Ferengi, the Federation and the Dominion, the Federation and the Cardassians, even though the Cardassians are allied or a part of the Dominion. There's so much they could do with the Klingons, the Vulcans. I mean, you name it. There is so much there. One of the things I do enjoy about them, and I complain a lot about some of these games because it hurts that there is so much potential for them that they don't exploit. But one of the things I do like about this game is that when you are traveling, you got two options of traveling. You can either you can transwarp between the alpha quadrant and beta or delta quadrant, or you can go to interstellar space where you cannot be attacked, and you can go from system to system to system and enter into the next quadrant and keep going. And what that allows you to do is get up, stretch. If you're close to a bathroom, go take a leak, go get another beverage of choice, and then come back, see where you're at, which more than likely, if you set your warp at the right warp speed, you're not going to get there all that soon. And then you can sit down, crank up the warp speed, get there in a couple minutes, enter the solar system, and go do whatever you got to go do. But like I said, there's just so much about. Oh, now I know. Hold up, hold up, guys. Has to hold up for a second. Hold up. Whoa! I found a problem. Aha. Okay, so I'm back. I'll get to what just happened here in just a second. But there was just so much of the Star Trek story that can still be written that it's almost depressing that you have an online game, and I don't know if they've updated it in a while, but they're really not adding any more story to it. And when I mean story, I don't mean make shit up. I mean you you generally go and you can make a storyline that leads up to the Federation and the Klingons. You got Battle of Kittimer. You've got all this stuff that can go on. You got the Romulans. You've got Tasha Yar storyline. You've got, my God, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. There's books out there that are canon that if they would read them, they could implement them into the storyline. They could, maybe you meet up with the Enterprise and you help the Enterprise go do something, whether that be Jean-Luc Picard or whether that be James T. Kirk. It doesn't matter. Or you pick and I don't have his name off the top of my head, but you pick that captain from the Enterprise B and you go that route. There's just so much that they could do that they're just not doing, and it's depressing. But other than that, I like the game. So what happened when I had to get up and walk back? My computer has been acting a little funky, and I happened to look down because I got my screen right here, and then I'm gonna point right up there. I have a 55-inch TV that, as I'm looking at you guys, if something goes on and I need to read something, I can just look up and everything is magnified, and I can see and I can adjust fire from there. Well, as I was down talking, I looked over and I seen that my battery wasn't charging. I love this computer. I've got an Acer Predator. I love it. The damn thing is amazing. The only thing I wish is when they were designing this that they put the input or the battery charger on the side, because it's on the back. So every time I adjust my computer, I run the risk of knocking my battery out. So let's see if Ray or nobody. People. Yep, both went idle again. And I'm not going to say this other guy's name off top because I really don't want to. I don't want to blast anyone's personal life out there. But that was Star Trek, Starfield, Minecraft. This might be an early Thursday or early Talking Tuesday. We've only been on the air for about 29 minutes now, and I'm just about out of stuff, and I'm not going to sit here and force it. So I think I'm going to wrap it up now. 30 minutes is a good time. 30 minutes is a good time. 15 more minutes, we'd be at 45. That'd be an awesome broadcast. An hour, I had a lot of shit to talk about. I need your help out there, though. I need your help to share my content. Let everybody know that I come on 5 p.m. sharp on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And I will be getting better at gaming on Mondays, Wednesdays, and I'll let you know about Fridays on Thursday, of course. And then on the weekends, I'll give you guys as much heads up as I can, but I'll be starting to do that a lot more. So with that being said, game true and game hard, always. And I mean always. Game on. Where are you at? Aha! Gotcha. You're right over there. I see you back there gaming. I see you back there being you. Keep being you. No matter what anybody says, you be you. If you're playing a game and you run across a griefer that needs blown the fuck up, you blow that motherfucker. I can't really scream too loud because this mic will top out and I will sound like crap. Thank you so much for your love. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching Talking Tuesday. Thank you for that one individual right there that was watching me live. You may not have commented. I see you. With that being said,